Hello everyone and welcome back to the FIT AZ-900 Azure Fundamentals Masterclass. Over the past few lessons, we've been building our Azure environment one piece at a time. We started by creating a resource group to organize our resources. We then created virtual network to allow communication between Azure resources. Next, we divided that network into subnet to improve organization and control. After that, we configured network security groups to protect our environment and control network traffic. But so far, we've only been building the infrastructure. Think about it this way. Imagine you are building a new school. You can build a campus, you can create classrooms, you can install doors and security systems. But eventually, you need students and teachers inside the building for it to become useful. The same thing applies to Azure. We now have a network, subnet, and security in place. What we need next is an actual computer that can use that infrastructure. And that's exactly what we are going to create today. A virtual machine or VM is simply a computer running in Microsoft's cloud. Instead of buying physical hardware, installing operating systems, and maintaining servers yourself, Azure allows you to create a virtual server in just a few minutes. Organizations use virtual machines to host websites, run applications, provide remote desktops, store databases, and support business operations around the world. In today's practical lab, we are going to bring everything we built together. We will create a virtual machine, connect it to our virtual network, place it inside our student subnet, protect it using our network security group, and finally, connect to it remotely. That's the fun part. So for the first time in this series, you will see how Azure networking and Azure compute work together in a real cloud environment. This is also an important AZ-900 exam objective because Microsoft expects you to understand how virtual machines fit into Azure infrastructure. Remember our Azure journey so far. Create the network, divide the network, secure the network, deploy resources, test communication, and we're going to do exactly that. So kindly open your Azure portal and let's create our first virtual machine together. And remember this, you need to first of all understand, practice second, then you can conveniently master both. Let's get started. This is the fun part. Let's get into it. Okay, so I believe you can all see my screen. So please head over to portal.azure.com and we're not going to rush it. We're going to take our time with this. So what we do is we search for virtual machines. That's my favorite bit. Yeah. And all that you need to do is to just click on virtual machines. And it will take you to this page. So that's the compute infrastructure. We hit on create. And it gives us a whole set of options, but our concentration is on virtual machines. So I'll just do exactly that. So once you hit that, our subscription is the freebie that we're using. Then we need to put it into our resource group. So you understand why we started with resource group, our digital folder for organizing the stuff that we need. So this machine name is going with FITTS Student Virtual Machine, and we're still placing it in our default region, which is West Central US. No infrastructure redundancy required. This is just for testing. And I'll just use the basic level. We don't want to incur a lot of cost. So as you're going through, it gives you an estimate of how much you'll be paying for using this resource. And we're just going to go through and look for Windows Server Data Center. Okay, you can go for 2025 Data Center. Then we come all the way down. We're using standard. Let me go for the Azure. Let's go for Azure Edition. And what we need is a username. So the username is obviously FITTSGH. And let me type my super secret password. So please don't share your password with anybody, yeah? So I'm not going to share mine with you. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. But we need to be in the position of connecting to it, remotely through RDP port 3389. I think I'll leave it as it is. We're just creating, just for you to understand, this is a beginner level. So I'll go to the disk. The default is 127 gig. We are using a premium SSD, locally redundant storage. If you want to go on it, very cost effective, you can go for standard HDD, and which will slow down operations. So let's just maintain our premium SSD. Leave everything to default, so you can even opt for the disk size. So it's just a matter of clicking. So if it is 2, then let's see what's my cost. Okay, so let me just use the image default. Then as in when you want to scale, we can. So let's go to networking. So it's inside which virtual network? Okay, so FITS VNet is selected, and we are placing that into our student subnet. And because we've created our security group, we don't need to do anything here. Just leave it as default. We have load balancers and application gateway, but we'll get into that as we advance in the series. So I believe we have what we need. Then I'll just go ahead and click on review plus create. So it will just check to see everything is in order. Once the validation processes have been checked and passed, we should be able to create. So just take your time, go through it. What you've selected is correct, blah, 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 blah. And mind you, the estimated monthly cost for this is 157.68 USD. So I'll hit on create, and it should create our virtual machine for us. So it's not that difficult. So the first step we managed to sail through. So we're going to look at the next stage. So the next stage is where we connect to it remotely to see if it's actually working. Okay, so it's done. So I can go to resource. So this is what we have at the minute. Everything is checked. Private IP is .4. Our public IP is that. Okay, that's good. Everything looks okay. Okay, so now if we want to connect, we hit on connect. Then what we'll do is to download the RDP file. So I'll download that, and it's being downloaded. And this is what we will use to connect to it remotely. So I will open my downloads folder. So this is the file that we've downloaded to connect remotely to our system. So I'll just double tap FITS student VM. And all I need to do is to hit on what? Connect. Now I enter my super secret password to connect to my resource. I want it to remember me. Hit on OK. Then I'll say yes to it. So this will take a bit of a time, but we will definitely get there. That's it. So if you've been able to do this, congratulations. And that's the beauty of taking your time to understand the concept, you practice second, then you master both. So don't be in a rush to get certified. Just take your time, understand it so that you can use it for your work and become productive at what you do for whoever has hired you to execute a particular job. Okay? Okay. Okay, so we just accept and we move on to our server manager. Probably don't need this. I don't need to configure anything now. So that's about it. So that's just it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just need to shut it down because I don't need it. Continue. And we are done. I'm going to close this. Now we head back into that. So that's the beauty of this exercise. I don't want to be charged on an hourly basis. So what I'll do is I'll stop my virtual machine. I'm just using it for teaching purposes, just so you understand and you get a feel of it. Okay. So that's a wrap for today's lesson, and I will see you in my next lesson. If you've not subscribed, if you've not liked, if you've not commented, please do so. It helps our channel grow. God bless. See you in my next lesson.